President Obama once said, "Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the change that we seek." This is the power one person can make. My name is Royce Allegretto. Today I stand before you to celebrate Juneteenth, also known as Freedom Day, as a celebration of advancement and hope for a better United States. This day symbolizes freedom, resilience, and the ongoing struggle for equality in our society. It is my pleasure to be with you today. Juneteenth is a reminder that the path to justice is often long and hard. Let us take this time to enjoy and celebrate the progress made since that historic day. We must also acknowledge the lingering effects of slavery and its impact on the mental health of African Americans and many others today. I believe that today, as for the past 157 years, there is hope for tomorrow. The experience of slavery and its aftermath creates deep, gaping wounds in the collective psyche of generations. The trauma endured by enslaved individuals and their descendants have left marks on their mental well-being and has torn the fabric of our country's soul, and too often, much worse. As we see on the news and in media day after day, the legacy of systemic oppression, discrimination, and racial violence continues to reverberate through families and communities, contributing to the imbalance we witness in mental health outcomes. Since COVID, mental health has been a buzzword, and people toss it around as if it is new. But for anyone who really sees others, we know this struggle is real. The mental health impact of slavery and racial trauma manifests in various ways. African Americans often bear the weight of racial discrimination, microaggression, and the constant awareness of their marginalized status. This chronic exposure to stressors can lead to increased anxiety, depression, PTSD, and other mental health disorders. People, we can do better. I want to share with you my experience from this school year. Since COVID has been minimalized and we've returned back to in-person school, the moral compass of my fellow students has been broken, and I'm sick because of it. I am sick and disgusted by the way students treat other students and the tone of the language used. I am sick of the disrespect students show teachers, and I'm sick of the blood gushing from the hearts of the students in pain. You wouldn't believe the awful things my classmates say. It's not just blatant racism. It is a total decomposition of our society's diversity, equity, and inclusion tolerance. The students think it is funny and make jokes. Maybe they think it makes them cool or important or special. I've heard students tell other students to go back to the cotton fields, or some students will download a whip noise app on their phone and use it as they laugh. This is not the only discrimination. Any race, size, color, ethnicity, gender, age, or religion can be attacked with a powerful blow of ignorance at any time. We can do better. As we celebrate Juneteenth, it is clear that we can do better. We need to do better jobs at understanding others and embracing our differences. My personal belief is that the solution is discussing our differences openly and not avoiding the topic. We need to question people, not like they are on the witness stand, but to have a better understanding of who they are. Don't ignore me. Learn about me. Care about me. See me, and I promise I will see you. We need to teach the world about the negative effects of traumatic periods in history. Let's not avoid the topic of racism and only talk about it when it explodes in our faces, plastered on the news. When this happens, it is hard to connect with others. We are all people. We all have feelings. We all have mental health. Perhaps we could commit more resources to mental health service to help every American. Reflecting on my fellow classmates has made me realize there are powers greater than ourselves. This has given me the chance to learn about the power of the soul. I find great spirit in knowing that I can make a difference, and knowing this prepares me for life's challenges right now. I know we can do better. By teaching people the importance of service to others and seeing who they are and the value of someone's life, we will be able to battle complacency, neglect, ignorance, and the emptiness of the spirit that are the common enemies of social peace and justice. I want to live my life based on unchanging values and love all people as an example of what a human being can be and should be. We can do better. We can do better. Say it with me. We can do better. If all together we do 4 simple things: provide service to others, talk openly about hard things from history, don't ignore them, talk to all people and learn about them, see them, and remember the power of the soul. Each of us can make a difference. Together, we can be the change that we seek. And with such change like this, America can continue being the beacon of hope and decency and justice for the rest of the world. Thank you. Thank you.